Boys and girls, and welcome to Gordon Guitar NEFFEX with the song called Legendary. So he's becoming legendary here on Gordon Guitar. We have many NEFFEX songs, and this is a great song that goes in the same way through the entire song when it comes to chord progression, and like it usually does with NEFFEX songs. So let's start this one up. No need for any capo on this one, so we're going clean here with the chords, and we're gonna start this with C sharp minor, and that's a bar here on the 4th fret from the A string and down. So that means from bottom up you count up to 5 strings. That means you just exclude the open E string here. You put a bar here on the 4th fret, and then the rest will be 6 on D string, 6 on G, and 5th on B. You will probably not need the last strings here, so I'm gonna give you the chord anyway. You're gonna hammer a lot on these bass strings. Alright, so that's the C sharp minor. Then we move on to A, and in this case I'm just put a bar here on the 2nd fret from the D string and down, and I also include the open A string. So open A and then a bar from D and down, because we will not go down to this bottom strings down there in the top. So that's the A, then E, that will be open E, 2nd A, 2nd D, 1st G, and open B, open E. In the same way here, we'll probably stay on the E, A, and D string or so. So that's the E, and then we have the F sharp minor. That's a bar here on the 2nd fret, all strings, and the rest will be 4th on A and 4th on D. Alright, so we will go over these different parts here. It will start with downstroke, a strumming pattern. So grab this C sharp minor chord. One round of it will sound like this. Okay, so it's 4 downs, and like I said, you will chew a lot of this bass strings here for all these chords. So 4 downs, and then a clap, and then 3 downs. That is one strumming round. So 1, 2, 3, 4, clap, 1, 2, 3. That's one round. So you're gonna do one strumming round per chord. So with this chord progression, it will be C sharp, A, E, and F sharp minor, like this. That is one chord progression round. You will play 4 rounds of it, and then we are in the lyrics deep within our souls. From there on, you can continue in 2 different ways. You can just play 8 downs per chord, so you will just take away this clap and replace it with another down, so that will be 8 downs like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a switch chord. We'll play that for another 4 rounds, or you can play this melody. Okay, so we're gonna look at that melody now. I'm gonna give you the notes or where to play, and yeah, I'm gonna give you that for each and every chord. So we'll start with the C sharp minor. It will be like this. So it will be 4 downs, 4 times on the 4th fret A string, and then 6th fret D string, and then back to 4th A, and then back to 6th D, and then 5th D. And I'm holding the chord like this. You don't necessarily need to bar it. You can, it's enough if you just hold on the spot there, 4th fret A string. It's up to you. I'm perhaps barred, I'm not sure. But the important thing here is to hit this 4th fret A string. So that's the C sharp minor part. Then we move on to the A. Here I keep the bar actually, and we're gonna play this part. So that is open A 4 times, then 4th D, then back to open A, then back to 4th D, and 2nd D. Okay, so that's the C sharp and A parts. Then comes the E. Here you're gonna play open E 4 times, then 2nd D, then back to open E, then 2nd D, and 1st D. So that is the E part. And then we have the F sharp part, goes like this. So that is 4 times on the 2nd fret E string, then 2 times on the 2nd fret D string, and back to 2nd fret E string 2 times. Yeah, so that's the melody, you can say. I'm gonna take you through this a little bit slower, so it goes like this. Okay, so there you have it. That's 1 round. So, like I said, from in the lyrics deep within our souls, you can go for 8 downs per chord, and you will play the chord progression like that for 4 chord progression rounds. Or you can play this full melody we just learned for 4 rounds. It's up to you. And then after that comes the drop, and the lyrics I wanna be legendary, like his NEFFEX, and that is kind of the drop. There you go for the melody. Okay, melody for 4 rounds. And after this, it's pretty much repetition in the 2nd verse, which starts here coming out of the gates. And in the lyrics, you're gonna go in the same way for 4 rounds there with the down, 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 clap, down, 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 down. And then it repeats again with this deep within our souls, the 8 downs or the melody. And it ends with the drop or chorus for 4 rounds of the melody. Okay, and then after this 2nd round of this drop, you have just 1 outro part with another 2 rounds of the melody, and that pretty much covers NEFFEX Legendary. So yeah, a great song, like it usually is from NEFFEX. And if you like NEFFEX like I do, and it's fun to play the songs, if you think that, then come back here to Gordon Guitar. Subscribe, of course, you need to. This is the main NEFFEX tutorial channel here on YouTube, I believe. So welcome back. Until next time, guys, play tuned.